Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Shelby Jo. I am a star director for Team Vibe. I've been with Scentsy since 2018, and I freaking love it. Like, I love it. It's the best job I ever had. Granted, the only other jobs I ever had were like serving, and it was awful. So, best job I ever had, hands down. So I thought a lot about my topic because it's really exciting to me, because I love a fresh start. Like, don't you love a fresh start? Like, I love a fresh start. And I find myself like gearing up and getting pumped for like things that are coming. I get really excited about that. Like the potential of new beginnings, like New Year's Eve, you know what I mean? And like, we're super lucky because we get that twice a year instead of just once. Like, you know, when you go and it's like New Year's Eve and you're like super excited and you're like, oh, this is going to be my year, and this is going to be the best year that I've ever had. Like, this is new Shelby, and I'm going to do all of the things that I wanted to do. We get that twice. We get that twice a year, and that's really exciting to me. So that's how I feel when new season happens. It gives me a chance to like stop and think, okay, what do I want to do differently? What do I want to implement? And how can I work now to make my life a lot easier for later? You know what I mean? So for me, right out the gate, okay, that's my mindset going into new season. I'm not going to base this training on like a lot of the things that we already know, because we already know them. Like, you guys know that recruiting is really important. You know that team building is really important. You know that PRB is super, super important. You know that finding hostesses is super important. That finding new customers, the best way to do that is through parties. Okay, as consultants, like, we know this. This is taking those principles, like those things, the systems that we already have, and just how I do it a little extra, because I'm a little extra and I can't help it. It's just who I am fundamentally as a person. And for a long time, I say a long time, I haven't been with Scentsy for that long, but you're gonna hear a lot of that. Side note, because I have 5 kids. I didn't say that earlier. There's 6 here tonight, so there's gonna be screaming. That's gonna happen. Somebody will probably walk in, but stay with me, okay? Ignore them. Just ignore it. So anyway, for a while, I caught myself like watering myself down, you know, to make things more like reproducible for other people. And then I just started creating wheels and then sharing them, like I told you about in my about me earlier, my intro. I love to create things, and I love to share those things. I love it. I love when I can make a cleaning bundle and take awesome pictures of it and then share it, and then you guys share it and duplicate and then sell like 20 of them. You know, that sets me on fire. I get excited seeing other people succeed. So being able to mix that with creativity, like, I'm all here for it. That's my favorite. So I am going to be sharing all of the little things that I'm doing. I've got it all already put in a little thingy thing. I'm not a technical person. I'm sorry. The little thing that you can see, the little folder thingy, you know. Hey, my kids are supervised because my husband's out there, so it's fine. It's fine. They're not neglected. They're just sprightly. Okay. So anyway, what I'm doing right now. So it's still early in the month. I say early, it's mid-month, so it's the 16th. Okay. I was very strategic in where I wanted to put this training, because I want to show you things that you can do right now that's going to help you fill out your month, okay? And I'm going to show you things that you can start working on to set yourself up for next month, okay? So it's both. We're catching it early enough that if you do these things, you can still fully take advantage of the things that I'm going to show you. You know, we still have half a month left. Like, let's rock and roll. Let's just get a bunch of PRV this month and also get a bunch of PRV next month. Okay. So, this month, my primary focus was, if you're like me and you are a sample machine, I love making samples. A lot of people aren't like that, but I am. I love making samples. And sometimes when I get to the end of the 6-month period and we're about to change catalogs, I've got some left over. Okay. So this, instead of giving them away to people like I normally would, like for instance, my mail lady, she loves felt samples. And anytime I have some left over, I will give them to her because she just opens the baggie and she sits them on her dashboard and she lets them melt and then re-solidify and then melt and re-solidify. And she loves it. So I'm able to give those to her. But this time I thought, why not multiply the amount of people who are going to be receiving these and putting stuff in my mail? Okay, do better, Shelby. Do better. Hello, Nikki. Hope you're enjoying your cruise. So these, you've probably already seen these if you're on the What Did You Share group, but I'm going to show them to you anyway so that I can explain it in my reasoning. And for this, okay. I have a ton of samples left over. Like, you know, I make the cute samples and stuff. I had a lot left, like a whole bunch of them left. I have learned through selling wax that more often than not, people love like exclusivity. Okay. So, they also love FOMO, feeling like they're going to miss out on something. So for me, I really utilize that when we're getting to the end of a catalog period and they see the list of scents that are going to sell out, that are going to be gone. That gives you a good platform to really push club. But a lot of people don't want to do club. A lot of people don't want to. And if they don't want to do club and they love a scent, that means they're going to stock up. So I make these, which are basically just sample packets, and it's so easy. And I put them in, just throw them in everything. Okay. You can mail these to people if you want, if you do fancy mailers like I do. This is the same principle as the sticker sheets, but it's with wax samples. But I do have this printable and I will share it. But literally I stuck them in a bag, guys, with crinkle paper. It's super, super cute. It says, I hate to see them go, but I love to watch them leave. Yay for sale month. Snag these scents now at a discount before they are gone. So this tells my customers, these are leaving. Like, they're gone. You're not going to be able to get them. Just yesterday, I sent these out to people, okay? There were people who hadn't smelled these scents or even heard of them, even though they have been around for 6 months, okay? I'm telling you, it's like it's the same principle as I'm going to post on my Facebook, and then people who I know are on my Facebook aren't going to see those posts. Okay. Just because something is available in the catalog doesn't mean that people know it exists. And you sending these things out as samples for them to smell. Yes, it's really getting rid of your samples, but you are giving them a last chance opportunity to fall in love with something before it's gone. Okay. When they get this and they fall in love with Shoreline Drive, then you say, girl, you can either stock up because everything's on sale right now, or you can Scentsy Club it and you can get it forever. So that opens the line of communication with this if they fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying? So really important. But anyway, what I was saying is this just happened to me yesterday. I sent these out and I had Berry Bright in there. And one of my VIP hardcore customers messaged me and she's like, this scent that's in here, this Berry Bright, so this is going away forever. Like, I can't get it anymore. And I'm like, yeah. Like, you've been sleeping on Berry Bright this whole time. Like, you've been sleeping on it because it's real good. Like, it's really good. So, got a sale. from doing these. So I promise that they work. If you have leftover samples, just a way to roll that back over. Another thing, old catalogs. And when I say old, current catalogs like these, okay? I have a Dymo and I literally made that sticker, okay? I made the sticker. It says almost everything in this catalog is on sale. So this helps me to get rid of catalogs so I don't have a ton of them left over. Who wants to waste money? Nobody wants to waste money. No one wants to do that. So I put that in there. I was very intentional when I closed my last party and I got 2 6-packs of scent circles. So get one that's discontinuing that you know that they're gonna like. Squeeze the day. Almost, I don't think I know anybody. If you don't like it, don't tell me, because then we can't be friends. But I don't know many people who don't like this scent. So when I'm handing out catalogs, like for my mystery bags, I only did 12. I did 12. Normally I do a lot more. I did 12 so that I could really, really put a lot into them, just because I needed that for my soul. That's not, doesn't have anything to do with this live, but I'm putting one of these in every single one. I don't care if the people have gotten catalogs before. They're more than likely, if they're like me, they've already lost theirs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my life. And they probably already lost their catalog, and it's time for them to get a second one, especially when you slap a big, huge sticker on it that says, hey, now it's on sale. Remember this catalog that you looked at? You liked this stuff? Now this stuff is on sale. So yeah, I would totally do that. Okay? Doesn't matter if they've already gotten one. If you think they'll order, give it to them again. I have this, which is just a little thing. This is just for inspiration. I don't think I have this to share without my face on it. But it says, my name is Shelby. I'm a stay-at-home mom. 5 little girls. Let me tell you, we love us some scentsy, okay? This is just an about me. So if I keep these in my car, okay? There's nothing in here that's gonna melt. There's something right here, so if I see somebody out, they have a scent circle in there, chances are they're gonna see it and be like, oh dang, and they're gonna put it in right there, okay? If I see them out and about. I'm putting these bye 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 stickers. I think that this might be out of compliance. So I'm not gonna show you what it says, but basically you're just telling the things that are leaving, okay? Your scent circle, and then this talks about me, it talks about my life, it talks about my kids. So I'm making myself and my business personal for someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so important because we are in a relationship business. Like, that's what this is. We're making relationships, okay? That's how it works. Okay, you have to meet people, you have to get to know people and be friends with them. That's how it works. So this kind of tells them about me. I said this company has brought so much sparkle to our lives, and I'm tickled to be able to share it with you. So much more than wax and warmers. It's comfort style and amazing fragrant memories that you won't find anywhere else. Thank you for being a part of our circle and for allowing us to share our love of Scentsy with you one bar at a time. Let us know if we can help you in any way, whether it's trying our awesome products or learning all of the ways that Scentsy could add some sparkle to your life. So right there, in a small way, planting a seed about joining. Okay, it's super easy. Okay, so this is all going in here. I'm keeping these in my car. I'm putting them in my mystery bags. I'm getting rid of this because after this is useless to me. Okay, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Give it away to someone who could potentially get you a last minute sale. Okay. The end of the month is about last minute sales. It's about Scentsy Club, and it's about earning the current brick. Okay, if you haven't done it, do this. Do this, and every single person that you talk to who finds a scent in here that they love, you tell them about Scentsy Club. Tell them about it. Talk to them about it. Be straightforward and honest. Okay? I promise it works. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't make it weird. Don't overtalk them. Seriously, tell exactly what it is. Like, I feel like, and this doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying, okay? This is this doesn't have anything to do with my topic. I mean, But I feel led to say, oftentimes we pitch the idea of Scentsy Club like it's some crazy gimmick that needs to be sold. You don't. You don't have to do that because it's not gimmicky. I have 3. I have 3 and I'm a consultant. You know what I'm saying? I think when you stop thinking about like this business as you're taking, yes, you want to earn the incentive, but you're giving too, you know? Like if they love a scent, I'm doing them a disservice by not telling them that they could have it forever. Okay? Like take the pressure off, tell them exactly what it is, and just be honest about it because that's what it is. You can tell them that you need help. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Just so you know. Okay. So that's been my main focus. And between doing that, what I just showed you, okay, between doing that and following up and telling people that stuff's leaving that I know that they love and the flash sale, like I'm sitting pretty nice for the month. Okay, I could stop right now and be happy and move on to next month. I'm not doing that, but I could, and my numbers, I'm comfortable where my numbers are. Okay, so just something to think about. Like the month's not over, so keep pushing for now. But for later, so something that I started doing, I don't remember. I feel like it might have been Stacy that I saw first do this, but I can't remember who it was, if I'm being completely honest. But putting a cover picture for your catalogs, okay, for personalization, to set you apart from anyone else who might go and drop their catalog off at the waiting table at the, you know, urgent care clinic, you know? So I started doing that, and I have a shareable one for you guys. If you want it, you can have it. I will post. I have a whole album of stuff that I'm going to talk about today that you guys can have. So, okay, this is a 2-part, and I'm going to show you part 2 here in a minute and why I do it. But if I get this from someone and it's literally got their face on it and they're telling me what their favorite things are, I'm going to take a second look. Okay. I want to get the things that like if I'm not sure what I would like, I want to hear from other people. If we go to another town and we're looking for someplace to go eat, or we're looking for something fun to do and we're not from there, you best believe I'm asking other people, where are you going? Where are y'all going? Because more often than not, they have more information than I do. And I want the information that they have. So if I know someone is a professional in their profession, I'm going to ask them what they like and what they think, because they have the information. You know what I mean? So I love cover letters for catalogs. These are, you had to ask, and now I don't know. I don't even think I put in a size when I Amazoned them. I think that it was just, trying to look it up real quick. I'm trying to not be long-winded, but I'm kind of a long-winded gal. So try to do better. But I literally put in clear, resealable catalog bags, and it'll pop them up, and they're not very expensive. I want to say that these were like $11 for like 100 or something, something like that. So very affordable. I also use these for other things, which I'm going to show you what I use them for. Excuse me. So this is my catalog, and it got stuck to the sealable stuff. I don't do anything fancy with this. I don't go through and I don't put stickers within. I just don't do that. I don't want to. So I don't do that. But I do put a cover letter. I always put one of these on there because I feel like this is the personalization that I need, so that they can see what I'm liking. Like, I want them to know what I'm loving. They know that I've seen these things in person. Like, there's literally a picture of me right there with the pink cotton Scentsy Fresh from SFR. These warmers, like, they want to know what you like. So just tell them what you like, okay? But I always do, it's for a brand new catalog. Here's a look at my favorites. So that's what I put on there. It's just an intro to what we're looking at, okay? And then inside on this page, I always strategically place a join flyer that's gonna fall out, and they're gonna be like, wait, what is this? And they're gonna look at it and they're gonna read it, okay? Because it's gonna literally fall right in their lap. Opportunity is falling right in their lap, okay? So love this waxy stuff. Me too. That's why it's my responsibility to share it with my friends. Join the journey. Let me show you how to join for cheap and teach you the ropes. Travel, extra cash, fun hobby, friends that turn into family, whatever you want. Let's do it as a team, okay? Very straight to the point, very easy. Again, we're just planting seeds over here. We're just planting the seeds. So any opportunity that we have to plant seeds, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take advantage. And if that's a sticky thing, and if you don't want to do a join one, if you want to focus on parties, then do that. Next page right here, hosting a party. Okay, put a flyer in there about hosting, and let them read something personalized from you in this catalog from the company. You know, we're intertwining because it's a relationship business, right? Then in my packets for new catalogs, I do samples because I love samples. I love to sample. Like when I go to Sephora and I buy and they give me the samples, love it. I love it. I love getting samples. So when I was telling you about these catalog bags, I also use these and heat seal them, and this is how I make my samples, okay? It's so easy. It's so easy, and this makes 8, okay? So it's cheaper than me buying the gazillion different bags and opening each of them and putting a sample and then pushing it down in there and then zipping it up and then putting the sticker on it and then having to figure all that out, okay? So if you made this small enough, you could put all 10 of the new releases in one bag, okay? You got options. I use these for everything. I use these for all kinds of stuff. Let's see if I think I have one over here. Yeah, I got one right here. For these, when I make these, this was you see my filter trying to unfilter? It's gonna show you guys that I'm ugly, see? Anyway, the summer collection, that's what this is, okay? That's it. So I do it in the middle, do it on each side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, seal it, you know what I'm saying? Grid it out and make 4 of these out of one of these. Okay, and I just love it. I love it, and I don't have to worry about leaking. So if I want to mail them, right now I'm going to take this opportunity to show you guys, because somebody asked earlier. When I do my samples, I slice them because I ain't got time for wax molds, okay? I don't have time. Sometimes I'll do it for like mystery bags if I want something to be cute, if I want to do mermaid fins or pumpkins or, you know, something cute, I'll do that, okay? This is tried and true for me. This with heat sealing, because if this melts in transit, that's fine, because my heat seal gonna catch it. It's not gonna escape this because it's sealed like a bag of chips, okay? But the trick to these is to not have your wax super cold, because if you do and you go to slice it, it's gonna crumble up on you, okay? You want this like room temperature, warmer than room temperature if your house is crazy cold. Like sometimes you can even stick it, like when you're cutting one, stick it behind your knee. Stick the next one behind your knee so that it gets a little warmer than normal. And then I use, which I just ended up with this from Black Friday. This is the knife that I use. It's Pioneer Woman. It's not super sharp because I've used it to cut all kinds of wax, but that's literally all I do. And then I'll post videos like for views, you know? Okay, so sealer. I'll post a link for this when I'm done. This thing is the most amazing. It's so easy. You plug it in, figure out where you want it, done. It's sealed. The plastic melts to itself and I don't have to worry about it, okay? There have been times though when I have sent wax out, even when I was doing it in little baggies. If it's hot, wax is gonna melt. And I just never really felt like, I didn't really care. Like, as long as it didn't spill out and make a huge mess, then I didn't really care. I had one time that someone got their wax sample and it was like prickly pear and agave or something. And she got her wax sample and she sent me a picture and she was like, oh my gosh, my wax melted, ... And right before I could apologize, she was like, and now it looks like it's a dinosaur riding on a cactus. And so I posted it and I made fun of the whole situation. And I said, hey, it's really hot in Arkansas right now, heat index of like 110. So if you get your wax and it's melted, send me a picture and I will read your wax sample like tea leaves in the bottom of your glass. I'll tell you your fortune. Taya got hers and said that it looked like a dinosaur riding a cactus, and that means that she's gonna have a long and prosperous life. Okay? That it's only awkward if you make it awkward because wax melts and it's fine. But with heat sealing, it's kind of taken the stress out of that for me because I know that if this melts in here, it's gonna stay in here because I've heat sealed it. Okay, this is like if you were to get like a ketchup packet, okay? Like, I don't even know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get it close enough. But yeah, there's like, there's a seam. Find a better one. Okay. See? Seam? See? So, don't stress it. It's totally fine. But if they melt, and it is what it is, as long as it doesn't mess up your stuff. That's the ticket. But how cute are these though? I have these sticker templates too that you guys can have. I made all of these. So that's Velvet Moon. It's a perfect day. And Black Currant and Plum. This one is so good. I opened that one to smell it earlier. This one's so good. But yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Okay, more samples. Dish soap samples. This is like the only way I've been doing mine anymore. There are these things. Let me grab them. Okay, they look like lifesavers. Okay, you know, like the ones. But they're just little tablets, and you can kind of see this one is starting to expand because I put dish soap in there. But when these, let's see if I can do one for you, because I'm gonna take too much time, and I'm so sorry, but I do this every time. I'm just really bad at it. I'm bad at keeping time. So, just show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Excuse my mess. Okay, you ready? Watch. You watching? When you put water on this, it totally expands, okay? Do you see that? So put this in just dish soap, okay? And then it's gonna sit in the dish soap, and it only expands as much as the packaging will allow. So my instructions say add a little water to bring your sponge to life. Remove and wash your dirty dish troubles away. Repeat until all of your dish soap samples are gone. Okay, so this, when it gets wet, This is a full-blown like wash rag. Okay, these things are so cool. It's so stinking easy. And they get, my biggest pet peeve with samples, okay, is when people give people samples that aren't even enough to really appreciate our product. You know what I mean? Like, don't you hate that? Like, if you were given like a lipstick sample and it was literally like not even enough to put it all over your lips, like, wouldn't that get on your nerves? Don't do that to other people. You know what I mean? So when I do my samples, like, I give full-blown samples. So when they try it, I want you to be able to wash that bowl or that cup, and I want you to be able to smell our dish soap and see how freaking awesome it is. Even if it costs me more money, in my opinion, if I'm sending out samples that are subpar, I'm wasting money, because people are gonna be like, that's a joke. I can't even wash anything with that because she didn't give me enough. I want to do this, and these are so inexpensive that like it's amazing. These are also good if you have a lot of them left over, not related to Scentsy, but I've put these also in like homeless packs that I've done. You know, for people who like panhandle or whatever, like instead of giving them money, I'll give them a packet that has like, you know, like peanut butter crackers and that and some soap and stuff so that they can, you know, bathe if they need to. They got that. They can take it into wherever they need to do that at. Now that I've made a whole mess on my desk, but it's fine. It's fine. So that's what this is. I got the kit and made vanilla mint ones. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready for people to get these and be able to actually use them. And this is the best way that I've found so far to make dish soap samples. Okay. Yeah. Like, tell people about this stuff. Like, you're doing them a disservice. Like, say for instance, someone lost someone who, like, you know, a certain movie was like their thing. Okay, you know, people do that sometimes. Like maybe somebody was like obsessed with Spider-Man, or like had a Batman tattoo. When they see anything Batman, they think of that person. Okay. And then we come out with a Batman warmer and you just don't say anything. And then they don't see it when they could have this in their house to make them think of that person that they lost every single time. Okay. Yes, you are messaging them and you need or want the PRV. But it's way more than that. Like, it's way, way more than that. And I think when you start seeing this and sharing this and like turning this into more than about you, then that's when magic stuff happens. Okay? It's other people having that giving heart. So, with that and these catalogs, I've been doing these. I'm sure everybody is doing these. This is the cheapest way to mail and tell people about scents. Okay, these scented stickers are a game changer. I can send these in. If you guys hear snoring, that's my dog under there because he can't breathe, so he's noisy. But this is the cheapest way to do this because you can mail this out with one stamp. Okay, so if you need a cheap alternative to doing all of the wax samples and sending postage, or sending something that the postage is going to be like $3+, do this, because this makes all the difference. There's all kinds of these floating around right now. Okay, I don't have one personally. I borrowed this from someone else, but this is what I'm using, and it's working. Totally working. I use the compressed cosmetic sponges. I used to do the same thing. Amazing. Yeah, I used to do the same thing, and I just found that these tablets are so cheap. Like, they're so inexpensive that I'm trying to even pull them up and see how much they are, because it was like nothing. Nothing. One second. sure, but it was like, I want to say it was like 200 of them for like $13 or something. Like it was not bad at all. And for me, it's so easy. I could just put it in there and just squeeze a couple chugs of dish soap in there, and it's fine. And for these, the scents don't run together for me, because I feel like once they're out of the packaging, you kind of have to rub them anyway to make them really fragrant, like a rub and smell sticker, because that's what they are. And so like for me, I don't notice that they all run together. And I had people last year who I sent these to, and they kept them the whole season. Like they still had them. So that's good. Another thing you can do, which some people are against this, I enjoy doing the 10 bar specials like for my VIPs. So there's 10 new releases. So every new season, I'll give it a couple weeks, and then I will offer a 10 bar special and be like, hey, you know, you can get all of these for however much, $42 or whatever that works out to. I think I have the template that I used, but I didn't make it personally, so I'll be sharing it from someone else, but I doubt they would mind. So I will share that in here too when I get done. I should be making a list of things that I need to share, but I haven't been, so keep me on track. Ask for it, like messages to me, or just comment it in this so that I can see and remember. So some other things I'm going to show you, but I'm going to save those for last. So with the scents, okay, you know, we're talking about our kits, like our testers. Yeah, our testers. This is my best friend because I loan this out and it's the most amazing. Okay, I love it. I'll show you how I kind of got mine set up. This takes kind of a long time when I transition, but it's just part of it for me. It's worth it because I want this to be like, oh, you want to shop all the smells? You that girl? You want to smell them all? Like it's almost like a challenge, okay? So I give these out when people like aren't really sure what they'll want. Excuse me, it doesn't happen a lot. I notice that a lot of my customers are just pretty happy because I give them samples, so they kind of shop through what they're gonna want that way. Or they'll ask me what I think, and they'll take my advice for what I think they would like. But this is really nice for doing parties, stuff like that. These, I had sticker shock when I first joined because it was like, yeah, one of those cool boxes, you put all the things in there. And yeah, I didn't buy one because they were like $40 something. But if you shop at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, when they go on sale, a lot of times you can get them for like $15. Super inexpensive, and the best way that I've found to store my testers, so that they're easy. It's like a briefcase style, like in each of these little things, I have a sticker on there. Each of these little things is, it's technically like a photo box, but it's perfect. So this one's mine. Okay, show you. I have them all labeled. They're all organized. I've got stuff about join. I've got my favorites. I've got a cute little thing, and I have this to share too. This thing up here without my pictures on it in my little filey thing that I made. But I actually took this from someone else, I think. Or found it like when I first joined on Pinterest. This says, welcome to the Smell Good Life. These are my testers. Please smell away. I know they smell awesome and you could smell them all day. Just take off their lids with one little twist and jot down your favorites on your wish list. Please do not take them for taking they are not, and it'd be super helpful if you put them back in their spot. There are some amazing scents here and I know they'll impress, so thank you for sticking your nose in my business. So that's literally all it is. This too, like these little label things, all I did was I printed several to a page 4x6 and printed it out with my Dymo. Okay, I have one of these and I can probably count, on fingers and toes how many times I loaned them out in the last 6 months, because samples kind of makes it to where I don't have to stress about that. I also have another kit that I'm going to show you, but I only have one of these boxes, and this is like I want to smell them all, take them to their house, drop them off, leave them for a few days, go back and pick them up. And then I make sure to stick order forms. I put a catalog in here so that they can have it. I'll put stuff about doing, like joining. I'll put their join stuff and be like, bro, if you love these testers, join, especially this month. If they love this setup, like, you get all of the testers when you sign up. Like, you could have your own kit just to smell the scents if you wanted. So that's another selling point. There's people who just really like the testers and they just want to smell them. So, but anyway, I have this to share. It prints 4x6 with the Dymo thing. And then I just cut the strips out and I stuck it on the boxes, and it's super duper easy, and it gives me something to do. It's one of the main things that I do when we're going to swap over, you know what I mean? So, that is that. Okay. And then I love it because you can personalize it. You can do whatever you want. And I love that. Okay. This one's big, so I'm going to show you anyway. Every new season, I update my party bag. My party bag, I can take it to somebody and have them take it to work. I have a lot of friends who are teachers. I have a lot of friends who are nurses, who work in doctors' offices, people who work in gas stations, stuff like that, where they have people who work or people that they see every single day. I like to give them like a try bag, okay? A bag of things that they can try it and get the full experience, and not have to like stress about it. Okay. So this is mine. It's a honker, like it's a big one, right? But they get a scent circle and they can keep that. And then, I don't know if you can even see what all is in here, but I try to go through what I have and let them try as much stuff as they can. Down here is another set of testers so that they have those and they can share those. And the side over here is, which you can't really see because of what the bag is like, but order forms and a catalog. I have a wall fan in here because it's a mess-free way for them to like try our scents. I have pods. Okay, a thing of pods in there for them to try. I have all of the samples of the new releases. I just put those in a bag and keep them together. There's hand cream so that they can try that. There's Scentsy Fresh in here. This is all-purpose, and that's not what I meant. All-purpose, and then I don't have it in here, but a lot of times I put counter cleaner so that they can compare, or like a tester of counter clean, because to me those two are super similar. I have a whole thing of dish soap for them to try. I have a hand soap that they can put out or in the bathrooms, a bar so they can see what this looks like, in case they've never ordered before. And then I like to do an actual real life batch, like a Shelby batch of laundry stuff, so that they can actually try it, because I'm not putting one scoop of washer whiffs in the washer for my family of a lot of 7. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Like what I was saying earlier, I give them real life samples, like samples how I would use the products. So for me, when I do a load of laundry, I do 4 scoops of whiffs and I do 4 pumps of laundry liquid. So that's what that is. That is a jar. I don't know if you can even see that, but this is just a jar, and that's a little pot. That's what I put the laundry liquid in, and then I just set it in the whiffs, and then I put the whole lid on there, and then I've got what it is. Okay, this is Fluffy Fleece. Just empty both jars into your washer to clean a large load of laundry. Okay, I'm going to encourage them too to wash their sheets, because I feel like that's where they're going to get the best enjoyment out of using Scentsy laundry, is like on their stuff. Because there ain't nothing better than washing your sheets and a bunch of whiffs and being overloaded with fragrance and slipping in some clean sheet. Girl, nope, there's nothing else like it. So that's what I'll encourage, okay? I want them to get a real life experience of what it's like. And when they dive into that bag, they start using all this stuff, and then they get excited about it. And they're like, oh my gosh, there wasn't a single thing in this bag that I didn't like. That's an opening for me to pitch a party or to ask them to join. Okay. So man, you really like this stuff. You should try doing what I do. You be surrounded by it all the time. Like, you could do it all the time. Fluffy fleece is the jam. I just washed my big cozy blanket with it. It's so good. Okay, 3 more things that are also kind of one thing. Okay, so at the beginning of every new season, I will update my kits, is what I call. This stuff just makes my life so much easier. Yes, I just give it to them to sample, and so far I haven't had anybody like take it. I've never had any kind of issue. Something that I heard from Callie is to always save the last like 1/6 or 1/4 of everything that you use, like, because you should be using our products too, right? So when you get down to 1/4 of a bottle of counter clean, save it for your bags like this. When you get down to the end of your dish soap, and you know, then yeah, do that. Yeah, do the laundry kit, or wait until next month. Like, save up your perks and get it for half off. Do a laundry love bundle and then get it for cheap or free, and then sample that out. That way you're not paying out of pocket for that, you know. What was I saying? I got distracted because I start reading comments because I care what you guys think. Of course, anytime. Anyway, so the last 1/4 of whatever you're using. So if you get down to the end of your room spray, stick that in there, and you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't do like body wash. Something about somebody using my stuff naked and then putting it back in the bag grosses me out. You know, some people are that way about hand soap. That doesn't bother me. But like, for the most part, get down to the end of whatever you're doing, and then put the rest in the bag so that they can try it. So that if something happens to your bag and it goes missing, you've already gotten plenty of use of that bag, you know, out of that bag. Like, you already got plenty of use. And there's just something magical that happens when you let somebody really, really try it, you know? Like, don't go give them wimpy samples. You're gonna do it right, okay? That's how I feel. Other people disagree, but that's just the way that I feel. Okay. So anyway, these kits, I do kits for new teamies. Okay. I do kits for people who want to do a party really quick. Like, say somebody wants to do it and I can just hurry up and get something in the mail. Like, maybe they live far away. Maybe it's like that sort of a situation. So I always have like those, and then I have opportunity packs, which are like, I'll go over it again. I'll go over it again so that you can see how I do it, okay? But the trick is in the temperature of it. So this is new join packets, okay? These, I like to do this, like, I like to sample. When I get started on new season, I bulk sample, okay? So when I need something, I can just go and grab it and do it, and I'm not wasting a lot of time trying to sit there and make a sample and make a tag and do all of that. I don't have time for that. So I will devote a day to doing my samples, and I will keep my stuff stocked up so that I can grab and go. That's how I feel about these packets. They're not personalized. It's very run-of-the-mill, like, you join, this goes in the mail. And this I only send to my front line. So this is like, you know, to my people. So I'll just show you. Just know I'm gonna get. I'm so long-winded, and I'm so sorry. So this says, we are so excited to have you on our team. So what now? In this pack, you will find all of the essential info that you will need to bust out and start smashing goals. This business is so fun and it'll grow you if you let it. So are you ready for this epic and wild ride? So right off the bat, they've got my card. So if you need to holler at me, you can holler at me. Okay. So got that. I put, and these are old, but it doesn't really matter. It's more the meaning than anything. Scentsy soak. Relax. Take a chill pill. You know, do the thing. I got this idea from someone else, and I don't remember, but it's been really good because, you know, when you first join, sometimes you don't realize how to do some of the stuff that we, as we're established, like, it seems really easy, but maybe they don't know how to make a felt sample, or maybe they don't know what that is. Okay, so give them the information and spare, you know, a few of your felt samples and just teach them how to make it. This doesn't take anything extra. Just print it out and stick it in there. I print all my stuff on cardstock because I'm bougie, but you don't have to do that. It could be cheap. So step 1, step 2, step 3. This is literally a play-by-play on how to do a wax sample. Okay. That's all that is. And then this one, you just joined, it's time to get to work. And this is just what you're doing, things that you could be doing, you know, how to hit these goals. Okay. And then this is first things first. This is just a physical step-by-step on what's expected. Okay. What is expected as a new consultant. So this is this tells them, train yourself. Okay. I love you, but Scentsy wants to train you. Okay. I'm not going to train you. Scensy's going to train you. You're an independent consultant. That's what you are. And if you need help and you're confused, I got you 100%, but train yourself. You need to try to find the answer yourself. If you can't find the answer yourself, your first point of contact is going to be your sponsor, which is going to be me. After that, you know, whatever, but just kind of helping them see that they're going to be more successful if they dig in and learn this stuff, than if me spoon feeding them information. You know what I'm saying? It sounds ugly, but I don't mean it ugly. I mean it so nicely. Okay. This is telling them to do their checklist because they can't earn sensational start if they don't. So you have to go and do that as soon as possible. 24 to 48 hours within. You need to go. You need to be logged into Workstation and looking at stuff. You need to announce on Facebook that you're a brand new Scentsy consultant. You need to make your list of 100. You need to set a goal. You want to earn shooting star because we want free stuff. So we're going to do that. Start sharing. Do not wait for your kit, because that is my biggest regret joining Scentsy, is that I waited for my kit. I waited for my kit to get moving, and that was dumb because I missed out on shooting star because I didn't get to work and I didn't hustle because I didn't realize, you know what I mean? So I like to tell people that right out the gate. Don't wait, post it, because people are going to order anyway, even if you don't have your kit. So sharing whatever, different series, sell 1,000 to get your first pay raise. Just, it's a breakdown of information that I want them to know. Okay. And this helps me. So basically this is onboarding, but through the mail instead of project broadcast. Another big important thing that I add in here is finding their why and what that matters and what that is and how that pertains to them and how that's going to help them. Okay. So this is just a breakdown, and I'm going to share all this stuff, so I don't have to go through and read it all, but this is just a breakdown, of what that looks like. Okay. And then this talks about the shooting star kit. This is new consultant awards. This is the compensation plan. And this is literally stuff that they can find on the Workstation, but this is handheld. So if they want to make a binder, they want to do whatever. Sometimes I'll send a catalog. This time I didn't do that. I just sent a product sheet because it fit, and you know, they're going to get when they join. Another important thing that I add in there is dreaming big. Okay. This is their dream board, because that's what we want. You're gonna hit your goals better if you have goals, right? You can't hit them if you don't have them. So that is the dream board. So this is the stuff that's going in, new teamy stuff. I totally got my business card wet and now it ripped. Dang. So I do those. This is quick hostess packets, same principle, okay? Basically, I'm just giving them the information so that they have it. This one has a little bit, no, hang on. Yeah, I got that backwards. This one is not that one. This one is Sparkling Possibility packets. This is if people are thinking about joining. This one is the most important to me because you wouldn't even know how many times people would be like, hey, just yesterday, hey, the very bright lady I was telling you about earlier, she was like, I also need to meet up with you because I've really been thinking about joining. And when people say, I've been thinking about joining, early on in my business, I would literally sit there and try to give them all these reasons why they should join, okay? Now I'm more of like a, yeah, you should totally do that. I'll totally meet with you. You know, I'm more of a no pressure type of person because I feel like if someone feels like they're being begged into something, like me, if I feel pressured, I'm not doing it, you know? So I try to not be that for other people. But this is like a gentle reminder information packet. So it gives me like something else to say. So if, like, for instance, in her case, she'll get one of these. If she's like, hey, I really want to talk because I've been thinking about doing this because it seems like it would be something really great to do for myself, but I'm thinking about it. Then I'll say, you know, I have possibility packs. If you want me to send it, it's got all of the information in there. You guys, you and your husband can look over it and see if this is something that you might want to do. You know what I mean? So it says what's inside, a catalog so that you can browse and get familiar with the awesome products, amazing detail, and so you can start sharing now with your friends and family. A trio of testers just to get you started. You'll get your full set in your kit if you sign up, but these will give you something to smell and get excited about now. A scent circle for your own enjoyment. Hang it up, smell it, and use it so that you can start to share. Because that's how we roll. We don't need to sell and nag and spam. We just share what we love. And a couple samples are these of some other products. Use them and share them totally. Use them or share them, totally up to you. Samples are another amazing way to share what we love. So that's it. Like, it doesn't have to be high pressure. Like, I just want to give them, you know, a little more information in a delicate way by also gifting them so that they can look at it. But this talks about the community. This is all about the community of Scentsy. Like, we just got back from SFR. You guys get it, okay? This is it. This is, people will join Scentsy. They will stay for the people that they meet and the relationships that they make within Scentsy. Community is so important, okay? It's so important. This says, are you ready? Let's throw some confetti. So this is like a celebration. If they decide they want to do this for themselves, then they can. This just tells them, if you were a previous consultant, you can come back for free. You know, this shows them their kits. These are their options if they decided that they wanted to go for this. And then this is just a thing like from me, okay? This is just like a spiel of like why I love this, like why it's important to me, which I'm going to share all of this stuff so you guys can read it, all my sappy stuff, my business if you want. But, you know, this is a catalog. This is my family story, okay? And then I'm going to send them a compensation plan and consultant rewards or awards so that they can see like, hey, when I join, like I can get this stuff. Like I can earn this stuff if I wanted. I've got possibility packet. See, potential if I do it. And then these are just little watermelon tangerine fragrance mist samples just for them to have. So that's going in there. And these are just quick drop in the mail things. They're already made up. They're not personalized. Like you could write a hand note, like a handwritten note or something and throw it in there if you wanted to just make it personalized. But you don't have to. Like that is just a little extra. I heard you say this. I'm ready to invest in you if you're ready to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. And And then lastly, these are the quick Hostess packets. I should have known that because of the thing inside, but these are really easy too. These are for people if they want to do quick links, if they want to do, you know, whatever. Shanique and me too. I love grabbing and going because I'm busy. I got stuff to do. And if I can make 10 of each of these and have them ready for new season, I'm going to feel more prepared to have those join conversations. Okay? Without like the looming, okay, I need to get this ready and I have to put this in there and this needs to go and this is this. And, you know, I feel better when I'm prepared. And that's what this is. This is preparation. Getting ready for new season and all of the awesome stuff that comes with fall. Okay. So in my Hostess packet, they're getting a sample of each of the new releases because those are my people. My hostesses are my bread and butter. So they're going in there. This is the magnet I got off Sticker Mule. Watch them for sales because you can get like, I think I got 100 of these. It was 50 or 100 for like 19 bucks. Okay. Not expensive. And I use them all the time. Hostesses, I want to let them know that there's room to grow. If they want to join up, I'm gonna let them join up. Okay. So this is my like join flyer. That's me and Disney. But this tries to catch my filter again. Ask me how you can join up for $0 out of pocket. Okay. They're already hosting a party. Like, half the work, you know. Love hosting and sharing. Why not get paid to do it? Who needs a side hustle when you can have a side passion? Check out how simple it is to join and start building your own empire. So, excuse me, that's that. This is my hello there thing, telling them about me. This is their Hostess rewards. Okay, this is important. So I put it in their packet, and then the scent circle that they can have just for me. And then they're going to get a catalog pack just like everybody else. So this, like I said, this is for people who maybe live far. And maybe I don't want to send all my testers to West Virginia. Show am I stupid? But yeah, like, it doesn't have to be expensive. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to send your whole life to them. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could throw some confetti in there to make it fun since it's a party. There's been times when I threw a pack of balloons in there because it's a party, okay? Just something to make it exciting for them just so that they can have. It does get really costly, and especially if you don't want it, you know, and what if they keep them? So this way they get all 10 new releases. And if you're doing an online party, do this for your hostess, do party packs for everybody else who wants, and personalize their party packs based on the things that they've told you that they like. You know, like, it's really easy once you get the systems in place to do that, you know. But that's all I have to show. So you guys have questions. I saw cardstock. Cardstock is more expensive than regular paper, but for me, it's worth it. Like, it's worth it for me because, like, it's like, you know, it just looks nicer. It looks nicer. It holds up better. I think regular paper prints better. But this just looks more professional. So I will print things. I'll collage everything together how I want it. Like if I want 4 things to a page, like my hello there, I collage them I make the thing, I collage it 4 to a page, and then I just cut them out. And for me, this just looks a lot nicer than having like a regular piece of paper that's going to bend and fold and, you know, do all the things. I just don't like that. So, yeah. And I have HP Instant Ink, and that's been a lifesaver for me too, because I go through a lot of ink, but they keep up with me, and it's cheaper than going out and buying ink. They just send it to me when I need it. I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go and eat dinner with my family and hang out and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. And you guys do the same. If you have any questions, if you need help with anything, need links, just comment in here and tell me what links you want, and I will post those for you. Yes, I do have templates. Well, I say that loosely. I don't use Canva. I know, right? I don't use Canva. I use PixArt. So it's like I make it and it is made how I make it. But a lot of times when I make something for myself, I will try to keep it neutral enough so that if you want to pull it into Canva and you want to add a picture, you could do that if you wanted. Adriana, if you would make me a list of the things so that, like, that would be, because I can't remember. I just started new meds, so yay, mental health. So I'm not all the way with it, but doing the best that I can. So as far as templates, I will share, I call them printables because that's like what I do is I just make them and then print them. So I will post that link. I have them all saved in one album so that you can find them. Clear mailers came from Amazon. I will link those too. So Adriana, add those to the list. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'm so glad I got to come on here and share and meet you guys. You guys are the best. And if I can help, holler at me, okay? Good night.